On fake to take that space quick is eventually going to be a quick sight hit, and we'll see if version 1 are ready for it. And it seems like they want to go fast here, right on into Sands, but again, you cannot fight here. Version 1 will win it every single time as the no command comes through. Sure, the abilities are cut off, but the kills, they continue to go back and forth.
This round could have been on text, but he dies, and now they have to be worried about this north side flank. This will completely divide the members of NRG. One still locked in towards the site, one in main, one over towards Dish. Ethan's duel here could completely change the outcome, or his non-committal to the duel. All of that is good. Now he'll realize with the resurrection on this north side, he'll have to stand and fight.
He's got a very, very tall task ahead of him. 3 players flashed out a second, maybe too late. No, Ethan good for 2 of 3. With one more just around the angle. Zelsis, you know he'll send it. Oh, the knife just misses, and Ethan eventually falls, but they're trying to buy time. The incendiary was still in the back pocket, and Hayes has done just enough to get him off the spike. For now, it's half HP on the 2 players there. The incendiary still on top of the spike, and NRG still on top of the round.
And it's exactly what you were talking about, Tanner. A main hit. And there was not sufficient players here to defend. Well, Penny started strong by getting that kill, managing to hold down here for Ethan. This round was nearly single-handedly him. He dies here without a kill, or with just 1 kill, and that timer's still ticking. Then V1 have plentiful opportunities to and version 1 onto a tough pot.
It's quick on the opposite side. 2 here for NRG. They go from halls out towards Dish. The A site completely conceded, but information garnered. At the very least, they know they're not on the bottom side of the map just yet. The trademark will catch the 3 of version 1 if they keep pushing forward. Oh, the hindsight. Oh, the hindsight that we have. That, you know, the site that you flexed towards for just a second. Well, it's open, and you're about to walk into the site that they've eco-stacked.
This round starts to get very weird. Smoke off on the south side of the map. That flank will be unknown, so full B main control to be expected here. NRG is taking a war on just one front, and I think the Neon's going to try and fake towards A, but no one should be biting on that. Now it's known that players are here. Now it's known that this flank can have value.
And they're going underneath the sewers. Zelsis will take down EU. Ethan quick on the trade. The odds even. 38 seconds. We'll say 35 seconds now on the clock. Teleport to get away, and with that, I think, okay, the A side's got to be open. These are usually the A players, and they're coming from sewers, which is a little awkward. So they take the site, push their way on, they'll get that spike planted. And what do they have to post up with? Oh, Sam on the cross. Taken down by Penny. Tex doesn't land the first shot. Taken here out towards the A site. And NRG, they're just falling apart. They plant for main. They want to play out that way. The Rolling Thunder used. If you got the ult, just send it. I don't see why not. It's a round win, a thrifty one at that for version 1.
4 players left alive in that too, Tanner. NRG, their plays have always been so reliant on just fighting for one side, staying together. Sometimes you see kind of that envoy sent in the breach and in the Neon together, but in this round, it was largely just a focus towards the north side of the map. The south was completely uncontested.
More utility with it, so basically full util across the board. They got a couple of ults so close.
Do they get Ethan or Hayes the ult? What are they putting the priority on? I imagine they get Ethan the ult, then use the execute with the null command, combine that with the rolling thunder, or they save them. They're saving all these ults for the post plant. They know they can get this site at very least, but now rolling thunder through, Penny still gets a frag. They want to fight for the spawn control, and it's excellent. What a change of pace for NRG, and what a success for them. EU as well. They now put down that orbital strike. Zelsis is trapped a world away. NRG, a new idea, a new outcome here. Quite possibly. Unless Celsius can fight back into this one. Crossfire established. Ethan on one line. He isolates it, but 2 more players ready on the swing. NRG, a 5th round.
I'm just going to run at you unless they do have some set plays where EU can get that fault line down and then Sam can be right in the face. But at the start of things, it's tower control here for Sam. And it's all 5 stacked up. We know the death ball's coming, and it seems like NRG know the death ball's coming as well. 4 players here to receive.
Yeah, but that knife, that should delay. Do they even want to go through? It has to be dry now, but the nade, Celsius, the classic, insane in his hand. Still Sam up towards heaven, but spotted, and now Pinch. You can run, but you just can't hide from Effie's. A second for him as well. And now Tex is alone. A 1v4, spike to be planted. This is going to be tough.
Has a headhunter, has 5 shots, and only 4 heads to hunt. The classic in reserve, and the barrel spotted on 1. First kill there. Second one
That was lined up,
doesn't
man.
quite line up.
Expecting it. And with the nade grabbing a kill, Zelsis just right-clicking his way in too. It is tough to get that job done. Here's your answer to what the Neon can do on the defense. Get early ult orb control. Relay Bolt can zone a lot, similarly to what that fault line can do. Follow it up, get an orb on through, but unfortunately, in exchange, lose the sight.
They have to give that one up and now work through barrier orb. You see Ethan going to work on it, trying to knife it down. It's all about damage, the name of the game. A shorty, a sheriff, a headhunter with 4 bullets is really all that energy you have coming into this round. Now, the util's okay. Unfortunately, nothing really given up. The long angle's being held by version 1. Nobody pushing too aggressive. Smokes come down, though. This might be the go button for 3 players at the very least to try and retake this site. 2, meanwhile, are still on the top side. Tex and EU, they got to get a move on. They're running out of time. Maybe containment now the name of the game. As it's now with NRG, not to give up anything. On the ropes goes Effie's. Gets weird for just a second. Tex finally able to answer. That's 2 of 4 used, though, in the paint shells. Try and allow for safe exits. Backstab. Penny there just in time to catch Tex to make sure that he goes down in an ult orb.
Flash on in, relay bolt for some, run on through. No kills, no one here, but that's good information.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Right, version 1. Storm onto that B site. All 5 there. This time, though, Som far off the site and ready to catch the members headed this way. 3 kills the way of the Neon. And he's not even showing us any crazy tech. He just pushed forward. Understood they're coming from the opposite side of the map. Knows that nobody's going to be lurking. And punishes them for it. Now, Effie's, it's a frenzy. Man, I don't have much hope for you. If it was a classic, there's a world where Effie's wins this round.
Maybe just maybe. He's gonna get suppressed. Should be a dead man walking here. I've seen some crazy things with the frenzy, but this feels out of the realm of possibility. NRG did really well to realize what version 1 was doing, realize that it was gonna be one of those hits where they could slide their way from one side of the map, and NRG, off that early play, controlled the other. 4
there for NRG. And this right here, Som, again, just ready to receive. They get a little too aggressive. They try and take a little extra space. Need them. And if not upgrades, you get to hang on to what you had. Buy up the util and go back to it. Oh, look how fast. They know that nobody's on the top side.
I mean, version 1 does this a lot, and we saw this get the better of them in towards that first game of Fracture we saw today. They'll oftentimes come from one side, and oftentimes that gets the better, but in this one, Tex was spotted out. He was read into. Now smokes are up, and another player down. Ethan dies to Penny. This looked like everything was working out for NRG. They had all the information. They had all the map control. Everything was looking stellar. But then just the utility on these executes were great. Still, NRG alive in this one. Som has found Penny.
1 kill return. Flashed out. Som gonna leap on through. It's Xander there to trade. As Elsis falls, Xander does it again. Xander just so crispy on the day. Sure, Wardell falls. The spike landed in a tough spot. Hayes gonna hop on. Aftershock through, and Hayes gets spotted as he swings around the box. Effie's waiting just a little too far back for Hayes to be ready on the angle. And that right there.
Get done with that lightning, but this one, it just will be the rifle instead. Another fight towards the south side, outside of B ramp, but the duel instead starts for Tex, taking down Penny. Both him and Hayes looking to fall away.
I thought there's no way that kill just happened, but we were watching Hayes' point of view. Instead, it's Tex just popping everybody's grape. 2 for 1 on the round. Hayes still going wide on the shots, but he does good damage, but not enough damage. Eventually, Effie's gets picked up. Wardell low HP, but he survives. The Bulldog taking a bite, but look at Som.
No way.
He flubs it. It's completely gone sideways. He's fumbled it, and Ethan not in a position to be able to peek from anywhere except for ropes because of the wall.
And they hear that door closing. Do they just look to double back, or do they suspect that he's moved deeper? I think they want to try and fight the enemy that they know, or at least they suspect someone on the other side. These doors he'll swing through, grabs one. Wardell needs to trade that. And he does now. He has the resurrection as well. Here comes Penny, back to life. Ethan is in a 1 versus 2.
And the 0 point, it was a second too late. Ethan understood that the resurrection was coming through. Well, it does find its way. Wardell finally going to be silenced, but now it's the resurrected Penny as the flash drive. Looks to blind up the chamber, who's now assumes position on the site. Fragments out, damage down. He's armorless. He's going to take the duel, and Ethan will manage the Red Bull clutch. He reels it back in for a round for NRG.
Some had the flank. Some should have had the kill. But it slips away from him. It falls out still. Thankfully, they had a savior to hold on tight. Great attempt from Wardell, though. That clutch, nearly within the palm of his hand still.
With all of those kills happening, we've got all these ults that are about to happen, right? Tour de Force, active for Penny. He's going to creep forward with this, try and be tip of the spear for the squad. And Dubai, and Xander sitting on a Bulldog. It's not great for version 1, and unfortunately the angles, they don't get much better with the Sky Smokes.
Well, version 1 now. Rolling Thunder, they're just looking to hit this one quickly. Nest control, though, that's my biggest question in this one. Can they dissuade the 2 players from NRG that are tucked in?
And where does the Showstopper go? It goes the wrong way. Zelsis able to 180, finds the kill. He is eventually going to be traded. But still, the players inside tower, they've gone unchecked. The spike is here on the side. It's getting planted, and it's Effie's. Now to try and fight his way off of it. He was the catalyst to get on the site. And well, Sam will help him off the site as Xander meets the same fate. And Penny, oh no, it's just a classic for Penny. As he's suppressed for another 5 seconds. The spike being diffused in the round to NRG.